friends, it's Amanda here from Fun Hands-On Learning. And today I'm going to show you the activities I have for kindergarten this week. And I'm also going to share with you a free resource that I have to give you. So let's get started. For math this week, we are working, the two skills we're working on this week are telling time and money skills. So the first activity I pulled out from my early learners math curriculum. This is on the unit on telling time, and this activity is called Telling Time Watchdog. So here's our watchdog, and he's got a clock on him, and then there's these cards that come with it. And what the kids have to do, let me kind of fix my cards here, is they're going to take a card, and so this card says 3 o'clock, and then they have to use a dry erase marker and make 3 o'clock. And obviously you want to remember to remind them, then the long hand tells the minutes and the short hand tells hours. So the next activity we have for this week is called Spin and Cover with Dough. This is also from my early learners math curriculum. And what he's going to do is we'll pick one of the mats. There's 4 different mats. And I'm going to show you with this mat. He will spin, and then whatever it lands on, the student will make a ball with their Play-Doh, and then they will place it on a clock that matches. So this one actually, let's say it landed on 6:15. Then he'll take a ball of Play-Doh, and then he has to find 6:15 on the mat and cover it up. We keep on going until they're all covered up. So that is what we're going to do with that activity. And the last activity for telling time I have this week is Tell Meow the Time. And this one is a cat themed activity, also from my early learners math curriculum unit on time. And what the students have to do is they take, a card. There's cards that look like this with the cat on them. And then there's clock times that look like this. And basically what they're doing is they're feeding the cat a fish. And so like this, they would take this card, and this one says 9 o'clock. And so they would have to find the card here that says 9 o'clock. And I'm not sure where it is. But anyways, they would find it. Here it is. And place it right there. And then that card is finished, and they would continue on doing all the different cards. Okay, so I said the other skill we're working on is money. So I'm going to show you the activities really quick that I have for working on money this week. And the first one is actually from my spring activity centers. This one is butterfly coin match puzzles. And what he has to do is just match them up. So some of them have the amount they have to match up. Like this one is, there's a quarter and he has to match it up to 25 cents. Some of them are matching up the front of the coin to the back of the coin. So like this one, he's matching up front and back. And I love these because they're spring themed, and it is springtime right now, so they work out perfectly. And what's the other? There's a third. Oh, yeah, the third one is where they have to, they have to match up the word to the coin. Just like that. Another coin activity I have this week is coin match and cover. This is from my early learners math curriculum unit on money. And these cards, what they're going to do is there's different cards that do different things. This card here that I just pulled out says 25 cents. So they have to use a manipulative to cover up all the coins on here that would be 25 cents. So that means they have to cover up all the quarters. Now, you can use any manipulatives you have. I actually have some really cute springtime manipulatives here. These little guys that I got online, and I just think they're so cute, and the kids love them. So I'm going to let the kids use these this week, and he's just going to cover up. So it says 25 cents, so cover up the quarters on the card with one of these little springtime guys. But you could use anything you have to cover it up. In fact, you could even use real money and have them take out quarters and cover up the quarters with a real quarter. Okay, and then this last activity I have here for not telling time, for money is coin clip cards. These are also from my early learners math curriculum. There's other activities for money, and there's also interactive worksheets and things that go along with this unit. But only pull out so many things to do each week. So, okay, so what he's gonna do is they take a card, and then this one he has to match up. How much is this coin worth? You can use manipulatives. I also have some other spring manipulatives here to show you. So I have these little springtime, you know, guys, and then I have these kind of springtime. These are those stickers that you can get, those little foam stickers. We use them as manipulatives to cover up our answers and things. But I think with these cards, since these cards are small, we're going to use these small little manipulatives. So the answer here would be 5 cents. So he can use a little manipulative to cover it up. You can also use these with clips, obviously, to clip your answer instead of using a manipulative. So this one would be 1 cent. So I can use one of my little manipulatives to cover it up. I forgot to show you, there are different cards in here. So they're not just practicing the amount, they're also going to count the money. So like for this one, he has to count by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and cover up 70 cents. So there are different types of cards in this pack that he's going to be doing. Okay guys, we're moving on to activities I have for language arts and reading. And so this next activity is the free activity. So I'm going to leave a link below and you can go download this activity for free right now. And what this is these are short vowel puzzles for springtime. And I'm going to show you 2 of them right here. And what the kids are doing is they're going to match them up. So they have to look at the picture that's in the circle and they have to match them up to the word, and the words are missing the short vowel. So after they match them up, then they're going to either use a dry erase marker or some magnetic letters like I have here to fill in their answers. So like for example, this one would be vest. So if I used a dry erase marker, I would just write it in there. Or like I said, they can use their magnetic letters and they can fill it in that way as well, however you'd want the students to do it. And so, yeah, these are a lot of fun. I have all of the vowels. So this one is 6. So this one would be an I. So I have short I, short O, short E, short A, U. You get the idea. They're all in there. So there's just a whole bunch of them. So laminate them. In fact, you don't even have to laminate them. You could just print them out and have them write the missing vowels if you wanted, however you wanted to do it. And they come in black and white as well. So everything, if you purchase anything from me, any of my newer things like that I made in the last year, I also provide everything in black and white because I know a lot of people don't have color printers and things. Okay guys, if you've been watching my videos or following me on Facebook, you know that I have been working really hard on my phonics curriculum. It's called Phonics for Reading. And this program, Unit 1 and Unit 2 are already at it, and I'm working on Unit 3. So here you're seeing some of the things from Unit 3 that I have in this bin, which Unit 3 is almost done. I will be adding it this week. So those of you who already own my Phonics for Reading program, get ready because Unit 3 is coming. But I want to show you this because these are some of the things we're going to be doing this week from Unit 3. We're going to be doing the fluency cards, and I showed you how we do these in other videos. So, but with these ones, these are long vowels because Unit 3 is all about long vowels. So we're going to be doing these, and these kind of how they look. I have some that are missing the vowels. So as he does his fluency, he will have to tell me the missing vowel sound and the spelling. So for example, I in pie, I-E. U in glue, U-E. A in train, A-I. E in seed, E-E. You get the idea. He has to tell me what letters are missing and the sound, and then he gets to color in a smiley face, and he does it again and again for fluency 3 times. So we'll be doing these, and then we're also going to be doing our sticks. I have long vowels for this unit, and so these are some of the pictures for the long vowels. If you missed any of my videos on how we use these, I will leave a link below to my other phonics videos that I've done recently. So we're going to be using our long vowel sticks, and we're going to be, and in fact, I think what I'm going to have him do this week, and let me show, I might as well show you, is take the, one of the picture cards. So this picture is supposed to be the word cute. okay, because the baby is cute. And we always stick our cards in Play-Doh just so that they stand up, and it's just kind of fun, more hands-on for the kids. Okay, so I'm gonna have him put it in Play-Doh. Pick a card, put it in Play-Doh, and then he has to use his magnetic letters to make the word. So he's gonna make the word cute. So it's just some word work in a fun, different way. I didn't show this, where's he? Okay, there it is. I didn't show us doing this in any of the other videos, so I thought I'd mention that we're going to be using the flashcard sticks this way this week. So yeah, he'll just be, and then once he does one, he can take that one out and do another one. The rest of the activities for Unit 3 I don't have ready for him to use yet, but they are on my computer and I have to get that going. So we're not going to be doing any of the other activities from Unit 3 this week yet, but next week hopefully. All right, some of the other literacy activities we're going to be doing this week. I just have 2 springtime activities to show you, and then I wanted to tell you that we do my Learn to Read level fluency pages periodically, and we still do them. We still enjoy them. If you've seen some of my older videos, you know these activity pages I made years ago, and they're for obviously practicing literacy, practicing reading. And so they start, they're leveled. So they start with level A. Here you can see one of my kids did this page, and we haven't erased it yet. We use it with dry erase markers. So they start with level A, and then I also have level B in here, you can see. So these are the ones that from level B, and then I have level C. I used to have them in a binder, but then I just recently just moved them to just putting book rings on it, and we've been using it this way. Either way, you can also cut up these into squares and use them as activity cards if you wanted to make it into an activity center. But yeah, so we still use these, and so we're going to be using these this week again. And obviously there's 4 different activities on each page, and he will just go through and we do one page a day. This activity center is from my spring activity centers. I have math and literacy spring centers, and you saw the money one that I showed you, the money puzzles with the butterflies. This is one of the literacy centers from that pack, and I'll leave a link below where you can get these. And what he's going to be doing is I'm going to attach these to cups. I put a little piece of tape and then I attach it to a front of a cup so that the mouth, when you put something in their mouth, it will fall into a cup. Okay, so it kind of looks like that. In fact, you can see in the picture, I don't know if you can see in that picture, they're attached to cups. Okay, and then all he has to do is once they're attached to cups, he has to feed the right animal. So this is the word bird and this is the picture frog. So he grabs a word card. Okay, so here's a word card and he has to read it. And these are all spring words, words that relate to spring, like bug and bee and pot and sun and nest and rabbit and duck. He's going to read the word. So he grabbed this card. This card says duck. He will feed it after he reads it properly. He will feed it to the bird, and all of the word cards, by the way, have worms on them because you're feeding a worm to the bird. Okay, so he's going to feed that to the bird. Remember, these are going to be in cups, so they're up. And then he has to find the picture card. Each of the picture cards has a fly on it because you're going to feed the frog a fly. But he has to find the picture card that has the duck. Here it is. And then he would feed that to the frog. And then he would go on. So he'd pick another word card, feed it, read it properly, feed it, and then find the matching picture card and feed it to the frog. The last literacy activity, in fact, this is the last activity I'm going to show you that we're doing this week, is called Matching CK Words. It is from my springtime activity centers. And what it is it has this map that says words with CK. And then it has baby chick cards that look like this. And then it has egg cards that look like this with pictures on them. And I laminate mine, some on front and back, just to kind of save paper. But what the kids have to do is first they take a chick card. So it doesn't matter which one I take. I'm going to just pick this one, okay? They have to read the word. It says sock. And these are all words, obviously, that end in CK. And I'm going to try and separate my cards here. Okay, so... all right, and then they put it on their mat, and then they look through their egg cards to find the matching egg. Here it is. And they match it up. And once they've done that, then they pick the next card. The next one says brick, and they're gonna go through their stack again and try to find the card that has a brick on it and place it on their mat. And they'll just keep going until they've matched up all of their words with their cards. Okay guys, that is the end. Thank you so much for watching, and I will leave links below to everything that you've seen here in the video today. And then be sure to go download that free resource that I showed you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.